You ever
And
think
we
that
are
gay?
live, everybody. Hello, and welcome to another fun, fantastic, fucking episode of the Ground Bridge. I am Optimus0420SL. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry we've been gone for so long. I've been sick, and I've been trying to get better, and unfortunately cannot stay awake for long periods of time. All right, but we're here, so fuck it. Okay, all right. From left to right, let me introduce our panel for the evening. GFM page. What the fuck are you doing?
Trying to decide whether or not he wants to be a star.
He's trying to do silent movies. Anyway, all right.
Anyways, TFM page 1 else knows told with doom.
Right back at you, sir. It's floating in the breeze. But anyway, all right. Next up is a guy who hasn't been around for a while. Say hello to Jim.
Hi, I'm Jim from Cybertronic Studios. I'm here, I'm focused, I'm ready to... What? What? Oh! Sorry, I get distracted.
That's all right. It wasn't keys earlier. All right, but anyway.
That's a stupid fucking joke. Fire! Oh. Fire!
But yeah.
This is why you fail. All right. And next up is, without a camera, I guess, tonight, PC Direct. Welcome to the show, sir.
It's just PC. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back again, and I'm on the ground bridge. It's been a long time. Hi.
Hi.
What's
Hi.
that?
Again, like I can't stress enough, I'm sorry for all y'all who've been watching. I've been getting a lot of messages for support. I appreciate that. It's just been a rough go, but I'm back and I'm feeling a lot better. So, without further ado, let's get to the tit section of the portion. Fan page, anything new this week?
Well, since I can't exactly remember what I got for, like, ever since the last time I was on here, I did get Firefly and Skydive to complete Superion, so
Yum.
that's something.
Firefly is excellent. Firefly is excellent.
Yes. The only problem is the loose joints on this guy's arm, and the fact that Silverbolt's weapon likes to fly off out of my hand because it's a bitch. Anyways, other than that, I think I got, like, a couple Creo Age of Extinction figures, but I think that's older stuff, so no. Robots in the Skies, nah, I can't remember everything that I got, so there's that. Oh, I got a Batman Batmobile from Hot Wheels, and I also got a Harley Davidson motorcycle from Hot Wheels.
Nice.
Delicious.
Delicious. You know what I crave, Jim. You know what I crave.
I was about to go full Rocky Horror, but then I decided against it.
You want to do an ASMR?
Let's not. All right, Jim, and it's been a while, man. Anything new from you?
I'm just gonna go in with the most. I have some other recent stuff at home, but you know, I only pack certain things. My two newest things are the least expensive Masterpiece figure I've ever gotten, and I have it right here with me. It is Masterpiece Robots in Disguise Fix It. And
Best toy ever. Am I right?
I legitimately love this figure. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's but it doesn't deserve to be this good. Like the
Yes, it does.
like the other Legion classes that I've seen in RID look like complete shit. But this, like, there are just enough ball joints. There are two hip ab joints and two neck joints, and everything's ball jointed, and everything feels so emotive and expressive on this guy.
So basically, what he's saying is A+.
Yes. That's my video, right? I take 12 minutes. I take 12 minutes to explain why I like something and then boil it down to a stupid rating.
Hey, that's every movie critic ever.
And then I got hold up just a second. I got this guy right here.
Oh!
I got them as a graduation gift from my family. They were really nice about it. They were like, "What do you want for graduation?" And I'm like, "This $120 transformer." And they're like, "Okay."
That was supposed to entertain you as you're getting kicked out of there.
And yeah, those are my newest things.
All right, and next up, we finally have a camera. Josh, what'd you get this week? Anything new?
Oh shit.
Kind of going backwards and working my way up. First things first,
Get some Pepto.
through BotCon, I got the Voyager body, and then later on acquired the rest. But I have Defensor.
Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
You bitch.
Haha.
I have the hand and feet set, if you can see it.
Yep. Lift it a little bit higher. A little higher. There you go.
Yeah, I have the hands and feet sets for Defensor and Menasor. I intend to get them for Superion. If I can find them for a decent price. Because I care not what anyone says, I am not paying $50 fucking.
Watch your fucking language.
Language Stark.
How about no?
How about what the fuck?
Exactly.
Put a dime in the swear jar.
Shut up, Scott. Shut up, Scott.
Why would I tell you to shut up? I haven't. He's a cool figure. I like it.
I'm going to remind him. I will take this as a chance to just walk away from it.
But I do remember, now that I actually remember, somebody said, I'm not going to net Cyclonus because I already have one. And he's good enough. What changed your mind?
My uncle.
Wow! That's not cryptic.
Anyways, yeah.
Seriously, what changed your mind on Cyclonus?
Seriously, my uncle. He wouldn't leave me alone about it, so I finally got it.
Yeah, he's going to be a very popular thing tonight. I am very happy with Devastator.
I am too, and I do intend to pick up at least the elbow sets for some of the figures, because, yeah.
I filmed a complete review for Devastator, and never edited it, and it just got lost in the whole me moving thing. So I'm gonna have to film it again.
Yeah, Superion! Haha, he's so great!
He's better.
Yeah, he is better. He's standing in my living room.
This is my first legitimate masterpiece.
You actually made a good choice. He's a very fun figure to play with.
Hopefully, I'll be getting
Go on my
Oh,
shelf.
to be honest with you, though, his Brain Master scares me.
I'm no longer in a situation where I can afford masterpiece figures.
Oh, no, don't tell me you lost the JOB again.
Well, that's just, college kid, and I don't have a job, and I'm, any money I have, I'm already suckling out of my parents. So no, I'm not going to be getting masterpiece figures until I get a job and actually have like a surplus of money, which won't be for a long time.
Which, speaking of which, I should probably mention, I found out on AdSense all of a sudden I got $392.19.
Then get Devastator.
Yeah,
That's what everyone keeps saying. I'll buy what I want to buy.
buy Devastator, you puss. So like I said, yeah, I have it.
Who needs Devastator when you have Superion? Am I right?
You need to get Devastator. You need to get Unite
Awesome,
Warriors
but-
Devastator. You need to get the elbow sets. You need to let him devastate your bank account.
Like, does it not scare you how tiny that damn thing is?
A little bit.
Oh, the Brainmaster.
Once he goes on my shelf, he's pretty much going to be forever stuck in Saber's chest. I'm not worried about it.
And
That's what I thought about mine.
mine's fine.
Well, you're talking about the Brainmaster living in the chest there.
Like, mine actually lives in his chest and will not take him out. But, yeah.
I thought that same thing about I thought that same thing about my MP10 Matrix. But somehow someone, me or someone else messing with it, popped the Matrix out and it fell behind my desk and I lost it. And I was so scared that I was going to be here without it. But as I was cleaning up to move out, I found it. It had been lost for like nearly a year, like underneath my desk, and I was so relieved.
It was underneath the folds.
Alright. You got anything else, John?
Anyways, what I was trying to say was, Epiaude's actually a really good figure, by the way.
Yes.
Like, I'm so happy that I finally finished him. Now I can make love to him.
I also have the Transform Collectors Club Wild Convoy.
Nice.
Oh! Yeah? Oh, apparently it was there.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, like, funny enough, that's also in my bedroom, I was actually watching it before I came out here, actually got me the entire Japanese collection of Godzilla on DVD. So I've been watching that. Yeah. But we'll get into the titties of what this program's about with this big-ass bot. So we'll start with Megatronus.
Nice.
And this is the 5-step. Be forewarned, this is my second one. The first one I had to bring back because the plastic feels so cheap on this, and I didn't notice it when I bought the first one, but someone actually broke the whole tank piece practically off. You know, so you got to be careful when you shop for these things. But yeah, this is my second one, and he's a lot better.
I'm just gonna wait for like 30 years, and when they finally do legitimate Generations toys of the RID characters.
And this here is the Optimus Prime that pairs with it.
All right.
And I actually, like, granted, it's a standing brick, but I actually like this a lot. It's actually quite cool. You know, I also have the Japanese version of this on order, and it actually has opening legs where you can actually store cars and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. Next up is the one that Brian said, I'm not paying that much money for that figure, but I said, fuck it, I would. Okay.
I like the paint scheme on the original figure better.
I do too, but this is supposed to be that super powered scheme, so I went with it. And it actually doesn't look that bad. It's actually very reminiscent of a very good blend of Star Convoy and G2, if you actually look at it.
Yeah, it looks good, but you know the whole principle behind changing a character's color scheme in the show just to get a quick and easy repaint has always kind of been like, eh.
I should probably.
Armada, what are you doing?
That. Hopefully today I'll be ordering Motor Master. I don't know if I said that, but hopefully I'll get Motor Master and maybe Hotspot. I don't know.
Next up, I might as well hold the box up for the closed one.
Do you have two? One closed, one open?
Yes. And the one standing over here is my open one. And yes, that's a complete Menasor and a complete Superion right there.
I'd say if you were gonna go for if you're gonna have a closed piece, I would have recommended the Unite Warriors one. But again, that's December. That's a long ways off.
All right. I know this might be like you haven't been to the rodeo that much with me, but for basically most of the figures you see back here, there's a boxed version.
You're like legit, man.
Okay, so that's pretty much how I roll.
Nice.
I try to anyway. I always go for the loose one first if I can get it. But like for like the longest time, for example, my Star Saber, my Masterpiece Star Saber is in the other room. You know, and my Masterpiece Magnus, I didn't open them. You know, but again, these were two figures that I was not able to get a second one for. So
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I opened them and put them out. But you know, a lot of these figures have sealed ones to go with them. So.
I will reach your level someday.
Yeah.
After I leave college and stop being broke.
you just gotta pretty much go broke. Yeah. Let's see, what else did I get? We got Ultra Magnus.
Nice.
He's still at the
down.
I have no.
Like a Dollar General, or
Yeah, these are at Dollar General. This is Cliff Jumper. Guy Warp.
nice.
Back on the chair. Speaking of Sky Warp, I went and got the bigger one too. I like this one.
Cool. It's a good mold.
It is a good mold, and he looks a lot better than that one, I think.
Yeah.
And we got Rodimus. And since he's here, another Optimus. And this one actually has weapon storage on his back, so you don't have to have him hold the weapons all the time.
Nice.
And again, these are the little 3-step changers. They're not that, But I'm an Optimus core, and therefore, if it's Optimus, I shall get it. Alright.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. The only rescue bot I own is Rescue Bot's Optimus.
Did you say rescue bot? Standing up there?
Yeah.
Burn him.
Brian's like, burn it.
I'm the one that's like, burn it.
There, back there. I'm an Optimus horse, so if it's Optimus, I'm on it. Alright, but yeah, that's basically it for the past couple of weeks for me. Oh yeah, I forgot Groove.
Groovy, man.
Walking Groove.
Oh yeah, and the repaint of Megatron into Warpath.
Nice.
This is actually a really cool figure. I actually like this figure a lot. And before this figure even came out, Brian actually called it. He's like, yeah, they're probably going to turn that into Warpath. I'm like, you may be right. Yeah. So, kudos there. And we are just so mellow tonight. Who put their dick in a blender and forgot to turn it on? Okay, all right. Shall we get to the news, gentlemen?
News.
Maybe. Possibly.
Okay, I did.
All right, and our news comes from TFW 2005, the place for everything. First up, since we're talking about Transformers, new video game coming out for all the major consoles, Transformers Devastation.
That came out of nowhere, man.
Well, they were leaking it, but you had to know something was up when they weren't continuing with the original Transformers MMO that was coming out. Okay. This is Sideswipe's bio card here. Yeah, he's actually playable. They actually have a full cast of characters for this game now. And that would be Optimus, Grimlock, Bumblebee, Wheeljack, and Sideswipe are playable. As it stands right now, there probably will be more. So what are your thoughts on that, guys, for all you gamers out there?
This looks fun. I mean, I'm not a regular gamer, but we brought our Xbox, so, when it comes out, I'll probably grab it and try it, and it'll probably be a fun time.
I actually like that they went with the comic cartoon look.
Yeah, it looks really good, and apparently it runs at 1080p, 60 frames a second, so...
What are your thoughts there, Captain Josh?
Huh?
Are you even paying attention?
No, I'm watching Arrow. Oh, you guys talking about Devastation?
Yeah.
I cannot fucking wait for this. This
Where are
is
you?
gonna be an amazing.
Where are you in Arrow, by the way?
I am currently on episode 17 of the first season.
Man, you are behind. You got a long way to go there. It's a good
No
series.
fucking shit. Keep in mind you're talking to somebody who has been anti-DC for years.
Dude, Slade Wilson is next season is gonna be like the most amazing thing.
Okay.
Has anyone ever told you you're very spoiler heavy?
I didn't tell you what he does, which I can, but I'm not going to.
All right. Next up,
You told me that he's in it, so he's gonna be in season 2. Like, what the hell?
Japan's version of Blackjack and Groove right here. This is what they look like. They're not called Blackjack or Groove. This is Runabout and
Runabout.
And they already have a deluxe Groove, so why put out a Legion one?
Override. Well, it's the same mold. It's
Yeah.
It looks good though. I like it better with color than the American blood that we got.
Yeah.
And he looks really good as a Runabout mold. Looks really good as a Runabout.
And those aren't under Unite Warriors, are they? They're under Adventure, right?
Yeah, these are under Adventure. Pretty damn sweet though. What are your thoughts, Fanpage?
Nobody would know if she blushed up at anyone.
I think he left.
All right. Well, we'll carry on without him then.
I think he just left Superion there and was like, you know what, I'm done. Superion, take over for me.
All right, and next up, Generation Toy Gravity Builder color prototype images of Footloader and Mixer Truck. Our original. Okay.
Yeah, those names, man.
Yeah, well, they can't call them who they really are, okay? In case you're wondering, we're getting yet another third-party Devastator, and hey, I've got the other two. I'll get this one too. Okay.
Man, what is it, 2012?
Feels like it. Yeah, and here is, I'm assuming this is Mixer Truck.
Yeah.
Might be Front Loader.
No, that's Mixer Truck because it has like the missile launcher on the head to look like Mixmaster.
That's got to be Mixer Truck. And, yeah, it's Mixer Truck, and that actually looks really good.
Yeah.
And there's Front Loader. He looks a little beefier. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And here they are together in bot mode. Yay!
I'm not sure where, like, aesthetically they're trying to land. Like, if they're trying to land classics or Combiner Wars-ish or not.
I think they're just going for a better version of Devastator than what's out.
Yeah. And, you know, that's...
Like,
that's
you know,
all
it's like when you first had Hercules and Giant, you know, they were appealing to two different fan classes. Hercules was more of the cartoon kind of feel to it, whereas Giant is more of a classics generations look, where it's got a more realistic feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas Hercules went more for the actual classics line, where it had a more of a cartoon feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, both very good, solid figures in their own right. And then, of course, Hasbro knocks it out of the park with their Ultimate Devastators. He's just a thing of beauty. But, you know, Generation Toys is throwing their hat in the ring, saying, hey, we can build it too. Look what we can do. And to be honest with you, it looks pretty good. You know, like between both figures, I'm actually liking how the feet are separated, not just part of the leg. You know,
Yeah.
It's actually got hands. You know, not you know, actual hands. That's actually cool. I like that.
Elbows are nice.
Yeah, definitely. Especially since like Hasbro forgot some on a couple of these guys. Yeah.
Well, I think it was just like, I think there was like a last minute decision on that part of the design. They were just like, you know what, screw it. You know, for stability's sake, for cheapness' sake, if they want the elbows, they can add it themselves, or if they want the elbows, they can go Japanese. Our main concern is the big bot mode, and That's what they really knocked out of the park, though.
Yes, this came out really good. And here are the leg modes.
Those look sexy.
Yeah, and you can easily tell that they're going to be a decent size.
Yeah.
And it became just us. All right, yeah, and there we go. That looks really good. I'm very impressed with that.
Plot twist, they're all Legion class.
Yep.
Huh.
And here is the actual bot.
Is that supposed to be a size comparison with an existing figure? That's not Leader Megatron next to him, is it?
That's the GT1G Tyrant with it. I don't know exactly how big that figure is.
Oh, okay.
But as you can see by the hands, he can hold it.
Oh.
It's got to be pretty big. Oh yeah, here he is with Red
Their
Alert.
masterpiece.
He's going to be huge.
He's gonna be gigantic. He's
That's
gonna
masterpiece scale. He's going to be huge.
He's gonna be bigger than the FP one, man.
He's going to be bigger than my Warbitron.
Let's hope that all that Aero audio spilling in doesn't get this pulled for copyright.
Nah, I think we'll be alright. And there he is next to Giant. That thing is huge. Yeah, this is going to be an awesome toy, man. I'm looking forward to this. That is huge and awesome.
Yeah. A little too heavy in the detail for me, but maybe it's just because it's prototype, and the edges will be a bit softer on the final molds.
Actually, I'm hoping the edges are not softer on the final mold, because that looks good. I think they dumb it down a little bit. Like, as you can tell, there's Giant standing next to it, and I'm assuming that's what they're basing some of their mold off of here.
Yeah.
Giant is very detailed, and that is one of the best selling features of Giant. It is extremely detailed. It's got good hands, very posable. You know, unlike Hercules, which will tend to flop from time to time, Giant is very, very durable, and I think that's a cue they're taking from it when they're building this, because it just looks really good. But you got to remember, bigger toys, it's harder to get them to combine and stand. You know, like for prime example, you have the, and I know I have it. You know, you have the masterpiece. You have the Mattel version of Voltron.
Yeah.
And it's literally 2 feet tall, and some of the releases were not. Mine is perfect, but some were not that good. They could not stand. You know, because the joints got really loose on the bigger toy. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's something to be concerned about.
But I think that the problem Generation Toy faces here is kind of having the kind of what I'd like to kind of compare to the DC movie universe stuff. While the product might be great and amazing and better, the wow factor of, you know, doing something new and exciting is gone. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is already gone, and they've already done a Avengers film, and the big draw of that film was, hey, look at all these superheroes that are in a movie together. And since Justice League will be coming out after 2 of those Avengers films will come out, that wow factor's not there anymore. And I kind of think that that's the same here with this third-party Devastator, is that there have already been 2, and while this might be a better product, some of that wow factor and some of that demand isn't going to be there. So I hope that they can build up enough wow with their marketing and with the features that can make up for that.
Well, the biggest problem this Devastator is going to have is obviously going to be price tag.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim. Superion's great, right?
Where have you been?
Eating dinner.
Ugh.
For dinner, I had this local joint called Chubby's Chicken. It was really good.
You ate Chubby's chicken?
Yeah.
Did you ask Chubby first?
Have you ever heard of it? I think it's just a local place.
Did he like it? I'm sorry, man. I had to. I know about Chubby's chicken. Okay.
Oh, well, I didn't know that there were more than one.
I know from Georgia. I got relatives down there. All right, but yeah.
We have Church's chicken.
Church's is pretty good, too.
But yeah, like we were talking about, the biggest problem this Devastator is going to have is price tag. Because, like, yeah, we got Giant and we had Hercules, and a lot of us jumped on it. I jumped on it pretty hard. I bought both, which really freaked out a lot of people. It's like, why did he buy both? Because I like them. Yeah, but yeah, and I'll end up getting this one too when it's done. But the thing is, I like Devastator though. You have to actually like the character. The mold has to be good, and the price has to be reasonable for this to really sell out.
I think
what people need to understand is third-party companies like making figures like this. They're not making them for mass retail. They're making them for, hey, this collector wants a masterpiece Devastator. Well, bam, here it is. So. That's basically what they're building it for. It's different than someone buying Utopia.
All these Devastators are just like options. Like, no one can take them like options. It's always, you're wrong, I'm right.
It's like any other collector. You can have everybody having a bitch fest over who's got the best figure or whatever. The best.
You should see the biological community. It's really bad right now.
It's basically every community that has a collection. Someone's always going to think theirs is better or something they own is better, and they just can't appreciate the fact that, hey, there's another person that collects shit just like me. Yay! But unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast that we deal with.
Roar.
Yeah.
Meow.
And yeah, there's the Unite Wars Optimus teaser. We don't need to know what that looks like because we already do. All right.
I wonder if they're going to go with the white mold.
What it's going to look like.
I wonder if they're going to go with the white mold or if they're going to release the red and blue one. Have they released the red and blue Optimus mold there yet?
I'm pretty sure they have.
Because I think Combiner Wars is all like mostly just big packs.
Yeah. And this here is Ironhide and Ultra Magnus.
I need it.
Big packs like Superion. I like that Ironhide. I really do.
I do too. Yeah.
Why did I spend so much money on college when I could have been spending it on Masterpiece?
Why do I have to spend it on Smirts? I could have bought a package of Smarties and it would have been fine.
Why did I have to spend so much money on attempting to become a contributing member of society when I could have just spent it all on collector-grade plastic robots? I mean,
I'm just going to complain about. That's brought to you by T-Fan Page 11.
New Fans Project pre-orders. Here we go. Function X10.
Oh!
I'm loving the fact that they're continuing with this line. For a while, I thought they were going to drop it. Alright, Function X8. Yeah.
It's an alligator, crikey.
Generations twist on the Headmasters. Okay.
Crikey, it's an alligator.
This looks pretty freaking cool.
His legs look like Mindset. Or Hailstorm from Hunt for the Supplicons.
They kind of do. Looks really good, though. Alright.
Crikey, it's an alligator.
Let's talk about Helena.
Crikey, it's an alligator.
Again, these
Holy
look really
shit.
good.
Oh my bejeebus, it has.
You know what they are now?
It looks like a bee's back end and bird wings and ancient Chinese bird feet. I don't know.
Oh my god!
Really, JonTron? Really?
The boobs used to feed him ups.
What the fuck? Anyways.
I can't kill her.
I'm actually happy he's coming out, though. That's just awesome.
I'm so happy Superior came out.
Collateral damage.
You'd be
I'm so
like,
happy.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. How many figures do you know can do this? Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my right hand.
I know a lot of figures that can do that, actually.
No, you don't. No. Those are lies.
The only figure that can't really do that I have is my Fix-It. Like, he tries, and he hold up. Face. Fix-It face. Come on. Flip out.
Have you seen my review of Fix-It to where I pretty much add him to Abominus?
He tries. You add him to a what?
I added him to Abominus. By the way, Snowdrift. Ha, 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 ha.
Just in case you're wondering, this version of Ultra Magnus is finally at US retail.
Finally, didn't they just announce it? Like a month ago?
Yeah, and it's finally out now. Yeah.
Well, all the people clamoring for that Legion Optimus repaint.
Well, I am one of those clamoring for it. I actually like the paint deck a lot. It looks pretty cool.
I've been
looks
waiting
good.
a whole month.
I think it looks good. I do agree that it does look good on that figure. I think
You
the
know
face
what else
sculpt works
looks
too
good?
for it.
Breeze.
Yay, Germany's got this thing now. Let's all clap for Germany. Yay!
Yay!
Don't you feel special, Germany? Okay. Actually, Germany ought to be happy. They weren't going to send any shit over there if you remember earlier in the year.
Oh, snap!
And the last thing I'm going to go over is this masterpiece-inspired Blitzwing being made by KFC.
Made by Jamco.
All of my body fluids.
That looks freaking awesome, don't it?
Yeah.
Now you can get it at Pizza Hut.
It's the new pepperoni pizza with literal Transformers action figures in the crust.
Buy a pizza, get a third-party Transformer, absolutely, with most of the cost.
Yeah, if that was happening, yeah, okay.
Well, I doubt Pizza Hut would have that promotion, but maybe KFC would.
Ooh, bitch.
And uh-oh, MPB is getting a red body treatment too.
I'm glad they're not calling it Cliff Jumper, because that could be the easy, cheap, stupid way to do it, but they're not doing
Well,
that.
actually, funny enough, that's all they really have to do is just change the back end, really.
Well, they had to change the front end, too, because it was a different car.
Yeah, but the transformation was exactly the
And
same.
the head. And
They'd have to change a lot of the sculpting of the main body parts if they were going to do an MP Cliff Jumper. But that would be a really...
The crotch plate needs to be larger.
But the actual base skeleton of the figure could be reused. So if they're wanting to do a new MP without a full MP budget, then Cliff Jumper could be the way to go. Pretty
Yeah,
easy.
but what you guys got to remember too is when Bumblebee was released in the United States and Cliff Jumper too as well, they had red and yellow alternates respectively.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
as time went on, both alternates became a lot harder to find.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you actually went down south in South America, there were blue alternates.
Glyph.
So, you know, the fact that they're actually doing this, they're just paying homage to the original release.
Yeah, I know that they're doing that, and I'm appreciative of that. And I think that that's a good That's a good way to go.
Close jump.
I would rather them do this first than jump on trying to do a cliff jumper.
Jip jumper? What was that?
My
Jip jumper. Jip chipper.
Uh,
I can't wait for them to make a jip chipper.
and the last thing we're going to show is the in-package image of Unite Warriors, Minnesota.
My fault. Oh.
And yeah, this guy's on order. From the very store in the ad, yes, I ordered them from Robot Kingdom.
Who made that mess on the floor? Oh wait, it's me.
I think everything about him looks better than the American version, except maybe Dragstrip.
Yeah, Dragstrip, no.
And here's how they look in the package, and yeah.
I think every other part of him, I want it. I want it yesterday.
And yes, as you can tell, Japan, it's all cars. Off-road didn't make it.
He didn't make the cutbacks. What's a cutback?
Part of me just likes to think that the original American release plan was just with those alternate figures, but then Japan was like, no, we're gonna make these G1 figures anyway as repaints, and then America was like, Hasbro was like, you know what, we'll release those too.
But you know what? In America, you can make them look like that too.
That's true.
What? What is this sorcery? I hope I get that Motor Master soon, so that at least I have like 2 teams, aerial bots and sonic guns.
Yeah. Like
I still don't even have a full proper Superion. One of my limbs is a drag strip.
Like I said, I'm very happy with this mold. I actually do like this one a lot better than Superion. I actually have the Fans Project version of this mold too, of him, and yeah, that damn thing was a fucking nightmare. But once you got it together, it was good. But yeah, that Motor Master on that Fans Project one, yeah, I wanted to kill it when I first started transforming.
He should be on Five Nights at Freddy's 4 because he's a nightmare.
Yeah. But you know, this one actually looks really good, and
Apparently
I actually have him not standing like the Superion one. I actually have the legs actually standing down. I don't have them doing that stupid bow-legged things. I don't like the way that looks.
Apparently, the Japanese version of the mold has fixed tips to where there are more ratchets. You can get like more in between each click. Apparently, that was a problem with the American release of it.
Look, mine's fine for the most part. It's not the hips where the American one has the problem. It's the actual knee where the American one has the problem.
Well, no, it wasn't the hardness. It was the fact that between clicks, it was either straight up and down on Motor Master's legs, or like out to like an extreme A. There was very little in between.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't have the figure, so I don't know. But that's what I read, was that the Japanese version added more ratchets to the hips so that there were more in between spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
chain up.
Yes.
But yeah, I am actually pretty happy with Motor Master and the rest of the team.
I want all the combiners. I want all of them in my lap right now.
He wants them all over his body.
I just want to be swimming naked in a pool of combiners.
That would hurt.
That would hurt quite a bit.
It would be worth it though.
But you know, don't put Devastator in the pool, or else everyone will freak out.
Oh God, I saw that pic of the guy putting Devastator in the pool. Okay, you guys have to remember something, and I'm going to close with this. Thank you for bringing it up, and then we'll go introduce ourselves and go on. Everything you see around you guys when you collect, all right, they're toys. Okay? They're not for people to put on shelves, even though we do. They're meant to be played with. Okay? Little Billy, little Susie come home from school and they rip open their toys and they start having little adventures and start going into different lands and worlds in their imagination playing with their toys. Some people grow up and still have this wonderful ability to do so. And some people seem to forget what they actually are that they're collecting. Don't have a cow if somebody else does something with a figure you wouldn't do. It's not your collection. Not your place to say anything.
Not your figures. If they got it, they can do what they want with it.
If somebody wants to put Devastator in a pool, even though he costed almost $200, go for it.
What I'm getting tired of lately, and this is kind of like the same thing with that, but it's in the other community that I've been talking about. It's like there's like people that don't like and like certain stuff, and I'm not judging them for that. But what I am judging them for is like they're pointing fingers at each other. Like I see people point fingers at each other all the time and say something is dumb. I'll tell you this, like with Bionicle G2, Robots in Disguise, and stuff like that, I don't consider it dumb. Is it kind of simplified? Yeah, a little bit compared to something previous. But at the same time, it has a reason for that. So I'm not saying that it's a good reason, and someone mentioned like kids can follow up with The Last Airbender and stuff like that. But if I used to watch like Dragon Ball, or no, actually Digimon, and after watching the movie, I got confused and I was like, fuck it, I'm not watching this. You're stroking your prime. I just basically wanted to vent that out. No point in doing it. I'm probably going to make a video for that. Also, I should probably announce that I won't be around for the weekend because, like, I might pop in here or there, but most likely I won't be online for the weekend because I got my grandpa's funeral coming up, so I gotta go to that. And that's on the mainland, so.
And again, we're all so sorry for your loss, Brian. And our thoughts and prayers do go out to you and your family. Okay. But again, it's like this, and I keep stressing it, and I can't say it over and over enough. If someone's doing something you don't like with their own stuff, why the fuck are you complaining?
Exactly.
Is it yours to complain about? Like, even if it's a figure you want, and they own it, if they decide to take that figure out in front of you and beat it with a fucking hammer, it's their figure. You have no right to be mad at anything. You can be disgusted by the act, but to be actually angry at the person because they did something to their figure that they wanted to do, you can't get mad at that.
Well, I mean, if they did it just in order to spite me, then that would be one thing. But if they did it just because they wanted to do it to their figure, then that's the...
You turn on a YouTube video and someone's got a Masterpiece Optimus Prime, right?
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, later on in the video, after they're done talking about it, the fucking thing explodes. And I've seen this video, and I laughed my ass off at it. I thought...
Oh, I need to see this. I need to find that.
It's on YouTube. You have to actually look it up. Exploding Optimus Prime. That's how I found it. Basically, the guy goes through a whole review of how the truck works and how it transforms, and then it blows up. You know? I was fucking dying.
Wait a minute. Michael Bay directed my toy.
You know? Yeah. He got... I don't even know if it's still up now. He got so much hate for doing that. It's... Hey, if he wanted to spend $200 on something just so he could blow it up, that's his waste of money. It's not something for me to get mad at. You know? Just like the other thing I get annoyed. You have something I don't. I'm pretty sure there's things other people have that I don't. I'm not going to get mad at it. I'm going to be happy to see it because it tells me it's out there to get.
Hey, Scott, can you move to the side quickly just for a sec?
Why, do I have more that you don't?
No, the other side though. I don't have that one, 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 that one. I think I have that one. That one, 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 that one. That one in the bag. That one in the far bag. Don't have the helmet. That one. That one. Super Bumblebee can go fuck itself. That one. 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 And I believe that one.
What about that one?
Ah, fuck.
I
You
like my...
got me there. You wait till now to tell me stuff.
My little one likes playing.
Why?
Super.
But, like, you know, it's just like, you know, I saw people doing a lot of weird poses with Metroplex over here when he first came out. There was even a picture of Metroplex taking a dump.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, again, and people were sending hate mail. Well, why would you put a $200 figure on the toilet? If that dude decided to put him in the toilet, who are you to tell him any different? Yeah. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, bots and cons, focus on your own collections and your own things and take care of it in your way. Do not get on people for how they deal with their own stuff. You didn't spend the money on it, they did.
Plus, also, like, doing these, like, certain things, like putting a figure in the pool or, like, throwing it in the garbage for a quick sec, it does less damage to the figure than you think.
Like, you know, obviously, like, you know, if you're going by physical reactions to things, you don't want to throw any kind of figure that's got metal screws in to any kind of, like, chlorinated water. It will rust it up pretty quickly. But,
Yeah.
you know, and that's the concern from a collector's standpoint. But, again, is it your figure? Yeah. If he decided he wanted to put it in the pool, and then a few months from now, when the screws rust out and the figure starts falling apart, again, that's his figure to do with what he wants to do with it. You know?
I just like to
I'm
think
pretty
he
sure I've
is.
done that with lots of figures. I have no problem, actually.
I don't know who you're talking about. I haven't seen this post or whatever, but part of me likes to think
This is
that
an
he
old
just
post. It came out at, like, the beginning of summer. But,
part of me would like to think that he just has like 12 Devastators and just like puts one in the pool, just lays one out in the sun all month just to.
take a good look at your Devastator. Take a very good look at your Devastator. It is a very light plastic toy. The thing will float.
Yes.
Okay? Granted, it's not a pool toy. The stickers and decals will easily erode off. Okay?
But wait.
But-
That's Superion, though.
Oh, yeah, that's a Perion's definitely a floater. You can use him for survival. But, you know, but seriously, it looks, it'll float, okay, if you actually put this thing in water. I never did.
Hope floats.
Exactly. And I have him standing next to Optimus for comparison. But,
Right.
again, you know, and yes, Optimus is very tiny, as he should be. But, you know, of course, the Megazord is actually bigger. But, you know, if I decided that I wanted to take a red crayon and color this thing right now, it would piss off the entire Transformers community. Why? My figure. I can do what I want with it. This
If I
is
go-
what I'm getting at.
If I go out and buy another Devastator and start to beat my Devastator or that Devastator until both are ripped apart.
I don't love you anymore, man.
You know what? I'm going to rip my Devastator up in 6 individual pieces.
It can do that already.
Stop outsmarting me in every turn, Batman!
Yeah, but I'm gonna press and twist and rip those pieces until they resemble construction vehicles.
And on this note, this is where you're all just getting too stupid for me. Okay, but
I'm gonna break them until they form Tonkas.
That little page.
yeah. But what I'm getting at is, you know, have respect for your fellow fan. The whole point is not for you to get mad at somebody for what they do with their toys. The whole point is we're all fans of Transformers. We all like the series. We all like the shows. We like the comics. Some like me, like collecting other things other than the figures, like lunchboxes, etc. Yeah.
Pornos.
No, that's only you. You know?
No, that's only DeviantArt. Anyways.
Oh, it all depends on which ones you're looking at. But, you know, we all like what we like, but the thing is we're all fans of Transformers. Somewhere deep inside all of us, there's that battle of Autobots versus Decepticons that we all find thrilling and enjoying, and the story that goes into it, just as much fun. You know? So, until then, I say peace out, and let's have some fun with this. So, without further ado, let's bid our goodbyes. Fan page, you may go.
T-Fan Page 101, also known as Total Number Doom, also known as a Canadian reviewer, also known as Brian. I have a new show on Total Number Doom called Car Part Adventures. Good God. Just good God with that show. Anyways, Transformers Misfortune, I'll try and get back at it.
Yeah, same here. It's been my fault that you really haven't gotten at it, because I haven't really been around.
Oh yeah, I have a part in that, don't I?
You think?
But also, like, for the past couple of weeks, I haven't been filming a Creo Craze episode because I'm not too sure what to do with Creo Craze right now. It's not like I'm not going to film the episodes and upload them. Like, if I'm going to cancel it, it's definitely not that. It's just like there's kind of a story. If you notice, at the end of each skit for season 2, there's kind of a story that kind of leads into it. And I'm trying to figure stuff out for that. Anyways, so, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Next episode of the Groundbridge, we'll talk about Rule 34. And,
you can keep Rule 34 all to yourself.
Speaking of keeping podcasts all to myself, Transformers Insane Asylum. Oh my God. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Alright.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all this fun do that. I'll see you guys next time.
Alright. Speaking of Rule 34, Cybertron X Studios.
Hi.
He's in college, so.
Yeah. Totally getting all the action here. Totally not just sitting alone crying in my dorm room all day. Jim from Cybertronic Studios. I'm actually doing a little vlog video journal series about how me and my brother are going to college together. On my channel, it's called Going to School. It's
Join
fun.
Jim and his wacky adventures with his brother in the crazy college. Love.
But yeah,
Coming to CNN.
No, you don't want to go into CNN. You might get shot.
oh, that's insensitive, man.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth these days, man. The world's a dangerous place. Alright. Trust me, it'll lead more into what I'm gonna get into when we're done. Alright.
Alright. Well, yeah. Check me out, I guess.
On
Ladies.
Netflix.
BC, you want to
What was
announce
that,
your
boy?
name? You haven't really said anything?
Nah.
Yeah. So you
What
just
about
showed
that
up to watch Arrow and ignore the rest of us? Good
Valor,
job. Alright.
It's almost as if he just turned on the podcast.
Everyone, I do have a review of Devastator coming up. I've been working very hard at Evolutions. A trailer will be very soon. And that's about it. This is BC saying stay nerdy and get your geek on.
He said it!
And on a personal note, I would like to send out my thoughts and prayers to the families of the reporter and the reporter's crew who were shot and killed down in Virginia, I believe, today. Our hearts go out to you, and terrorism is just wrong, and the only way to stand up to it is to spit in its face and show them that they're really not all that scary. Okay, I am Optimus0420SL. You can find me on YouTube, Ustream, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, PlayStation Network, as well as Xbox 360's Xbox Live. So, yeah, until next time, stay fresh, don't grow up, or we'll fucking shoot you in the balls. Have a good night. Peace out, everyone.
Both are